Ah. Let's go. Can we go into the virtual showroom? Yeah, let's go in there. Okay, so oh shit, those lights is bright. Holy shit. Look at that bloom. Let's get inside. Oh man. All right, let's get signed up for a daily race. Holy shit, that's bright. Oh. So, what is good, everybody? It is the Godfather of VR, the ageless one of the man, Liquid Clay, and we are back for GT7. I know that I said I was going to stream Resident Evil, but I'm off until Monday. We've got plenty of time, and I just got this urge to go back to the track. And I guess I don't want to jump around with too much different content in one night. So we'll do Resident Evil and Tetris Effect tomorrow. And it'll help me come up with some more concrete thoughts if I don't have to jump around to like 18 different games in one night. But I think I found the words to say about this. Especially this VR showroom part. While GT Sport on PSVR 2 may not have been the sharpest game that I've ever seen, but the cars in this game look the most realistic. You know, a Assetto Corsa Competizione, for instance. On my 4090, the picture does look sharp within the G2 headset. But let's go inside this car again. All this stuff right here, the seatbelt and all this stuff, it looks real. When I jump inside the Group 3 cars on this game in VR, all the power boxes and black boxes that's inside the car, it looks real. Whereas in ACC, you look down to where the passenger seat would be and you see all that stuff, and it still has a video game look to it. So the cars look like real cars and don't, look video gamey. Yeah, just absolutely incredible. All right, let's find a daily race to jump into. No. Hey, let's get a Honda a try this time. Oh, nope. Because I got to buy the tires. So we'll have to use a different car. Alright, we good. Okay, looks like Boris beat me again. I gotta find a way to get him. Hit the brakes late. Hit the brakes late again. Let me take a moment to adjust it. There we go. I think that's a little bit better. Sitting a little bit far back though. All right, let me pull over right here for a second. Okay, so any criticisms that I had of this game earlier, and I told you that I told you guys that inside the car is sharp, but the environment in the distance looks soft, and I think I've come to find out that it has the same problem that all the games have. There's some ghosting on some of these games. So the two criticisms that I've got about the headset itself, are they going to still let my 141 stand? Okay. The two criticisms that I have is that that when you go into VR, the camera is disabled and there's no chat inside the headset. If someone sends me a private message, that will show up inside the headset, or notifications will pop up inside the headset. But chat from the YouTube, no, it does not show up inside the headset. So those are the two problems I have with the hardware. All right, let's go. That's probably gonna be a penalty on top of that. What the hell is going on? Something's going on with the damn network. Oh, come on. Oh my Christ. Damn it! We'll call this a warm-up race. Oh my God, this is just horrible. Let's check the chat. What's up? How's the VR going? Not being able to recommend comments is whack. One guy I know had to turn on text-to-speech. Wasted. What's up? Yeah. Garbage. I'm hoping it's something they'll fix. The other thing I don't care for is that when I want to center the VR, you can't do it. You know, like if you hit the button to try to recenter the VR, it brings up the pause. It brings up the pause screen on the game, and that's something I don't care for either. How long before the entry period on this? How much money do I have? No, because I need money to buy tires. Nope, it's got racing mediums on there, and I need racing softs. It's a 10-lap race, rolling start. Do this one more time. No, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and I gotta go ahead and stick with it. Yeah, I feel like I gotta adjust this too, because I don't like where the steering wheel is sitting. Yeah, that's more like it. Yeah, we gotta stop that. Damn, that's slow. This will probably be the last lap. After this race, we'll come back and check the chat. Oh boy, might end up having to shut it down after this because I'm tired. I've been up since 5 o'clock in the morning. It's been a wonderful day for VR. I don't think I've ever seen Twitter be dominated by PSVR 2 like that. When the hype came out for the Oculus Quest, I think it was a different type of hype because I think people were happy that VR was going to live on rather than the headset itself. No, I didn't know I took pole again. Oh my God, and I'm sitting crooked. Yeah, I got fucked on that one because I was turned sideways and had to try to recenter the VR and it pulled up the pause screen, so they really got to fix that. And I got bumped off the track. You see the ghosting when the car went by? So it doesn't matter. I'm like, yeah, just getting off the track, getting knocked off the track like that just sucked all the life out of me. Yeah. I know when I'm licked. Let's go ahead and hang this up. But yeah, before I go, all this stuff inside the car, just, it looks real. Oh, I got the cute. So, to sum it all up, as far as the hardware goes, I got a problem that the camera doesn't work when you go live. When you put on the VR headset. I got a problem that the chat's not showing up inside the headset, and I got a problem that the pause screen comes up when you try to recenter the VR. And that's not a good situation to be in when you're having to try to recenter the car in the middle of a race. They absolutely got to fix that. So, other than that, as far as the hardware goes, even though I've said it before that it doesn't look as sharp as my 4090 and G2, and I think part of that is because of ghosting. I don't know if you guys saw it when I got knocked off the track and I watched the other cars go by. There was like a ghost trail behind the cars. So yeah, this the ghosting is evident in this headset. But I think if it weren't for the ghosting, because I also noticed ghosting when I'm going around corners. so everything like the trees and stuff almost looks a little bit blurry. But when I come to a complete stop and I look at the trees, then they look a little bit better. So yeah, the ghosting. All I can say is about the ghosting is if they can, if it's a software-based issue, it can be fixed with a patch. But if it's a hardware issue, it's not going to get fixed because Sony has demonstrated that they're a hardware company, and if there's problems, this hardware related, it won't get resolved until the next generation of whatever it is they're trying to fix. Case in point would be with PS3. PS3 did not have party chat. Only way you could talk to someone was one of two ways: through the video chat, which puts you at the dashboard, and if you go into a game, it kicks you out of the video chat, or in-game chat. There was no party chat where you could talk across any game that you're playing. And that was a hardware issue, and Sony did not admit it until PS4 came out. They said something about the hardware made it impossible for them to include party chat. So, drifting on PS4, that issue wasn't going to get fixed either because a lot of games were still drifting. So, far as the drift goes on this headset, I don't know. I mean, this happened with other headsets before, but it's been a couple of times where I think I got it recentered and positioned exactly where I want it to be, and then I'll notice that the steering wheel and the dashboard will slowly climb up to the point where it's right up underneath my underneath my nose. When I like it, I like the dashboard, like, you know, just below my neck. Oh, whew, I am tired. Whenever I wasn't streaming anything, I just been watching people. Cause yeah, it's been a big day. You know, Twitter, YouTube, a lot of PSVR 2 stuff. But yeah, I think I'm gonna stretch out, take a power nap. If I don't get back up in a few hours, I'll get back up in the morning. And we'll hop into some Resident Evil Village and do some Tetris Effect for PSVR 2. So, sorry this stream wasn't very long. At the time I started this stream, I thought I was going to be on here for a couple of hours because that's just the way I was feeling. But, you know, just like that, lickety splits, I'm tired. So, I'm gonna go ahead and close shop. Arkansas, what's up? Corey Massey, why would you reset your car using pause when you can just reverse? I knew a reverse working to reset the car. Because the start or the options button is usually the reset button. So I've never heard anybody say anything about that. And besides, you know what, now that I stopped and thought about that, Corey Massey, how are you going to reset a car in the middle of a race by putting it in reverse? There's no way that's going to work either. That's just something that Polyphony Digital and Sony overlooked, because this is the only game that I've played as far as sim racing games where when I go to try to recenter the car, the menu screen comes up. Anything else, you can map out whatever button you want to be the reset button. So, yeah, that's definitely something that's got to be fixed. I'll catch you tomorrow. I'm grabbing some content on iRacing. Yeah, you need to be able to map your VR center. So, yeah, I mean, the race started and the car was cocked sideways, and I hit the reset button to recenter it, and you saw it. It brought up the menu screen. So, yeah, that's something that, that's something that's got to be addressed. I'm sure enough people probably complained about it that Polyphony Digital knows about it. They probably already knew about it before they put it out. He said, I just explained something. Your Polyphony trip is super weird. You said that I explained something. Oh, the drifting. I can't say for certain, but it felt like it felt like there was drift a couple of times. It felt like it was a couple of times where I had the dashboard positioned right here where I wanted, and then it seemed to slowly rise up to the point where the dashboard was right up under my nose. And so I thought with the inside-out tracking that would be resolved, but I don't want to say that it hasn't been resolved. So, but yeah, I mean, I've said this before. It looks good for what it is. Gaming Legends, you can map the buttons in the PSVR, PS5 VR menu. Yeah, but can I map a recenter button on there? So, well, I guess a better question is there a way to recenter the car without the pause screen coming up? Is there a way to recenter the car without the game pausing? Yeah, the ghosting actually affects the visuals because the distance looks soft. It almost look. Do I recommend the PSVR 2? It depends. And I know people don't like hearing that. It depends. Hey, what's the frame rate in game supposed to be? Now, I guess the PSVR 2 can do 90 and 120 hertz, but that's up to the developer to enable it. So I shut the 120 hertz off, so I believe it's running on 90. But if it's running on 120, it's doing like the 60 times 2. But coming back to whether I would recommend it or not, the reason why I say depends is because I've got 3 computers, and my most powerful computer has a 3090, and as far as the headset goes, I have an HP Reverb G2 connected to that headset, and that is the sharpest headset that I've ever worn. Everything in that headset looks extra sharp, and there's no aliasing. So if you already got a powerful PC like a 4090, and you've already got a headset like the Reverb G2, I don't think that PSVR 2 is a must-have for third-party games, but it would be a must-have for the Sony exclusives. If you already, the other circumstance is if you have a PS5, but you don't have a PC, and you don't want to spend that kind of money to get into PC VR, then yes, I absolutely recommend PSVR. So, honestly, there's no title coming to PSVR that makes me feel like it's a must-have. I got it because I wanted it. Yeah, it's the only way to race in VR on console. So, I will say I think it's probably the best you're going to get for the money. Because the PS5 itself is definitely worth the $550 because the visuals on the PSVR on the PS5 isn't too far away from computers from a PC. It's just PCs have a beefy PC has a much higher frame rate, depending on, in most cases. I would say that you looking at about $1,000 for a PC minimum, and that might be a PC with a 2070 in it. Headset, you're probably looking for you'd have to get one off of eBay to save some money. Otherwise, you probably looking at $400 on up for a headset. So I would say a PC that's got about a 2070 in it, and then as far as a headset goes, like a brand new Quest 2, you're looking at about $1,400 to get through the door, whereas PS5 is $500 for the console in North America, and $550 for the headset, so $1,050 to get through the door. So for what you get on PSVR, I don't think you're going to get something cheaper on PC that matches this. And you ain't ever going to beat the music on Gran Turismo. Yeah, definitely got good music. So yeah, if you don't have a PC, you already got a PS5, and you want to do the VR thing, yeah, PSVR 2 is I definitely recommend it. So if you already got a beefy PC with a decent headset, at that point it's not a matter of I guess it's all on you whether you want it or not. Ooh-wee, excuse me, folks. Yeah, it's closing in on midnight. So I guess I'll hang it up. So I think maybe by Saturday I'll give my final thoughts on the headsets, the games, the console version versus the PC version. Because if you want to get my thoughts on Pavlov, I streamed that a couple hours ago, and I've had a chance to take a look at Pavlov on all three of my PCs and PC VR, and gave my thoughts on where PSVR 2 fits in that ranking. So go back and check that out and get my thoughts on Pavlov on PSVR. Peace, dude. I'm starting Forbidden West this weekend, free on PSN right now. Cheers. All right, Dr. Saw, appreciate you popping in. And yeah, sorry, I'm starting to sound worn out. Been up since this morning, anxiously awaiting this headset. So we'll get up in the morning and do some more stuff. So in the meantime, I think I'm just gonna kick my feet up and just go on a PSVR 2 binge and watch all the unboxing and streams and all that kind of stuff. And we'll see you all in the morning. So thanks for watching, everybody. And till then, you all know the line. Wakanda forever. Long live the king, and deuces. We'll see you soon, everybody.